Hey, it's Matt. Here's a standard Lego car, and we're going to show you today what we call our Frenchy French car because it looks, well, it looks French, frankly. And basically we've just taken this back part of the chassis and we've bolted it up a bit so we could put a different back window in, and it gives it sort of a French look. The front also has a dropped front end, and it's very slightly different than a regular car, so we'll show you how that's done as well. So we're going to skip all the boring stuff. Here's a basic back end chassis for any Lego car. You're going to have your wheel arches. You're going to put your 1x2 plate on top of that, and your taillights with some kind of filler in the back. We happen to use a grill piece here. You could use anything you wanted to. The main change at this point is we've added these little slope pieces to the 1x1 brick that's behind the door. Now the main goal is to build up the back chassis so that we can put on the shorter back window. This is pretty simple, really. If I take it apart, you can see it's a 1x2 on top of a 1x3. Do that twice, and then you got a 1x4 with a 1x2 underhanging, and you just attach them to make this little bracket. This bracket, or this spacer, goes on the back of the car, like so, and you've got yourself a place for your shortened back window, and that's all there is to it. Now there is another version of this car which uses an even more strongly sloped back window, and I'll show you the change for that. Okay, this is the back window we had on a minute ago, and I've swapped it for the Fastback, and it does change the look of the car quite a bit. It looks like a Saab to me, so it goes from being French to being Swedish. So basically this is a design for a weird car. Now the advantage of this, and I didn't have a red roof handy to show you, but I used a black one, is it uses a regular roof. You're actually not changing the roof at all. Also, if you disconnect it without ripping it apart, which I just did, if you disconnect it the right way, it actually is a hatchback. It actually does open. So that's kind of interesting. Alright, now the front end, like I said, is a little bit of a drop nose front end, and you compare it to a regular car, and I'm going to show you how we got that look. Alright, this is a basic chassis on the front with a 1x4 plate as a contrasting color below. We're going to add another one of those plates right there to the nose, and we're going to put on our wheel arch piece just like that. Now to get that dropped front end, we use a bracket piece that we've already attached the headlights and grille to, and it'll sit right there. Well, of course that leaves you a problem because you got to fill this hole. You could put in a turn signal piece there, like a clear yellow if you wanted to, but we're just going to fill it in with a body color, which is in this case red, and it's a 1x1 plate, like so. And then we've made a hood with using a flat piece on top of two of these 2x3 plates, and that is how you get a lowered look to your headlights, and it gives the overall look of the car a little bit more droopy look, which is kind of fitting what we call our French car, or Swedish car if you prefer that. So that's it for that variation on car, and look for more on bricksburg.com.